Hello everyone. Like I've promised to all of you that I'll come up with a short video on IPMAT Indore. So friends, here I am, and today in this small video we'll be discussing all about IPMAT Indore 2025. Right? So agenda is IPMAT Indore. Now there are different things that we should know before the examination, like the pattern, the type of questions, the eligibility criteria, the fee, and so on. So today in this session, I'm going to discuss each and everything that you need to know before you start with the application process or before you will go for the entrance examination, right? So let's talk about everything one by one. Now the first thing is IPMAT Indore 2025 examination dates. So these are some very important dates that you must know. Now IPMAT notification was already out in the last year, in the month of August, right? So I hope that you all must have gone through this notification, but never mind. The application process is going to start in the month of February. So application has not yet started. So tentative date is February. So last year, if I'll talk about the application process started somewhere in the month of like first week of February, right? Now the last date, again, since the application process hasn't started yet, so we cannot comment upon the last date, but again tentatively it will be somewhere in the month of April, right? Okay. Now next thing is admit card release. Again tentative, it will be somewhere in the month of April, towards the end of April or the first week of April. Now one thing that we know certainly is, which is already announced on the official website of IIM Indore, that the examination date for IPMAT Indore is going to be 12th of May 2025, and you can expect the results somewhere in the beginning of June, right? So these are some important dates. Now the next thing is the application fee. So how much you'll have to pay to apply for IPMAT Indore 2025? So the fee exactly is not mentioned on the official website, but if I'll go with the estimates which had to be paid the last year. So general category candidates, the application fee last year was 4,130 rupees. Some relaxation was given to SC, ST, PWD category candidates, and the fee last year was 2,065. That is exactly half of what general category had to pay, right? Now moving further, to talk about the examination pattern. So here we'll have three sections, out of which two are quantitative aptitude and one is verbal ability, right? Now the first section, quantitative ability, it is short answer type questions. 40 minutes will be given to you and there will be 15 questions that will be asked on this. The second section, quantitative ability once again, but here you will have 30 questions which will be of the type multiple choice questions. That means there will be options that will be given to you and you will have to select one appropriate answer. Again, 40 minutes will be given to you for this section, right? The third section will be of verbal ability, which will again be of 40 minutes, but there will be 45 questions from here. All right. So out of the total 90 questions that we have, we'll have 15 questions from quantitative ability, short answer type questions, 30 questions of quantitative ability, which are MCQ types, and 45 questions of verbal ability, right? So we can say that 25% weightage to the first section, 25 to the second section, and 50% weightage will be given to the verbal ability section. All right. Now as far as marking scheme is concerned, every correct answer will carry 4 marks. All right. Now every incorrect answer will carry a negative marking of -1, but -1 negative marking is only for MCQ questions. So you can say that in quantitative ability, short answer type questions, there is no negative marking. Okay. All right. Now moving ahead and talking about the most important thing, that is eligibility criteria. Now as far as eligibility criteria is concerned, there are two criteria. One is related to the qualifying examination and one is related to the age limit of the candidate. right? So talking about the first criteria, which is qualifying examinations. So all the candidates who have completed their 10th SSC, right, standard 10th or SSC, and higher secondary education, that means plus 2 or equivalent examination from schools which are in India, or you are appearing in 2025, are eligible. So that means 10 standard का exam तो देना ही पड़ेगा, 10 standard SSC equivalent, all right, and after that you'll have to, like, if you are appearing for plus 2, that means if you are appearing for 12th standard examination, or you have already appeared the last year, in that case you will be eligible to write this examination, provided you have done it from the schools across India. All right, fine. The second criteria, which is related to the age. So all the candidates who are born on or after 1st of August 2005, 1st of August 2005, on or after that, you will be eligible. Now this particular criteria is slightly relaxed for SC, ST and PWD category candidates, for which the candidates who are born on or after 1st of August 2000, that means 5-year relaxation is given to these candidates, right? So these are the two eligibility criteria that you'll have to satisfy. In case you are satisfying, you can go ahead and fill the application form in the month of February for IPMAT Indore 2025. Now moving ahead, next is the syllabus, the most important thing. So now once we are clear that reasoning is not asked in IPMAT Indore examination, which was one of the biggest confusion to the students. So now for quantitative techniques, the first two sections, short answer type question and MCQ questions, these are the things that you will have to study. I cannot call the name of all these areas, but I have made a list. You can take a snapshot, you can note down all these areas. So starting from number systems, arithmetic, algebra, geometry and mensuration, permutation combination, that is modern mathematics, then some areas like matrices and determinants, functions and logarithms, right? So all these things will be a part of quantitative techniques, quantitative ability sections of IPMAT Indore 2025. All right. Now, going ahead, the syllabus for verbal ability. So all these things have been asked earlier as far as verbal ability is concerned. So starting from grammar, vocabulary, right? Everything has been a part of this particular section, including the most important thing, that is reading comprehension, right? So you can have a make a copy of this list and then start preparing accordingly. All right. Now moving ahead and talking about the selection procedure. Now selection procedure for IPMAT Indore 2025 will be done in two different stages. Stage number 1 is the written examination that you are going to write in the month of May, that is 12th of May, right? So this is the first stage. Now based on your performance in this examination, candidates will be shortlisted for the second stage, and the second stage will be personal interview. So there is no group discussion, there is no anything else. You will have to undergo this personal interview in the second stage. Now once the second stage is over, the final merit list will be made on the basis of the combined weightage in IPMAT Indore written examination, for which 65% weightage will be given. Now this is to prepare the final merit list, and 35% weightage will be given to the interview. All right. So ultimately, first of all, you will be shortlisted for the second stage based on IPMAT Indore performance, and then the final merit list, the final admissions will also be done taking IPMAT Indore into consideration, right? So these are the respective weightages that will be given to IPMAT Indore and the personal interview while preparing the final merit list. All right. Now friends, moving ahead and talking about the reservation. So the category wise reservation is this. So for SC candidates, there is a reservation of 15%, for ST 7.5%, for NC OBC candidates the percentage is 27%, and for PW candidates it is 5%, and finally for EWS category students the reservation is 10%, right? Now moving on to the last thing, the program fee. It's not the application fee but the program fee. Now program fee is different for Indian and international candidates. So yes, international candidates can also take admission here. Okay, so for Indian candidates the fee is 4 lakh rupees per annum for the first 3 years. It is 6 lakh rupees per annum for the first 3 years for international candidates, and the program fee for the 4th and 5th year will be decided accordingly as per the prevailing fee for IIM Indore PGP programs, right? So friends, that is all from my side. All the best.